Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video. What we're doing in today's video is we're probably eating food, we're probably lifting, and you're probably listening to me try really hard to be funny, where I'm really not. So basically, like every other video, welcome.
Different city, just another night. We riding flights, people tell me that I'm different. I love the life. You'll say I keep about the life. We about the life. Well, I want you to know I remember your signs. You remember my eyes. We were not together, but we both better. I remember your signs. You remember.
Work day is done, guys. Just like that. I want to talk to you guys about something. Actually, wind's probably really bad right now. Hold on. A lot of questions I get, guys, especially in like messages on Instagram, YouTube comments, and just questions in general are surrounding how I balance my full-time job and fitness and doing YouTube and social media and all that stuff. If you guys don't know, if you're maybe newly subscribed, I work full-time. I'm an accountant for a new tech startup company in the DC area, and I balance that with my fitness lifestyle, with my vlogging, if you will, and all that stuff. And to answer that question, how I balance it all, it really comes down to just productivity and just tips and tricks surrounding productivity. If I can give you, I probably have like 5 or 6 I could say. Tip number 1 is never touch things twice. Guys, you'll realize with yourself, whether it's email or text messages or calls, or just something that's grabbing your attention, once it gets your attention, act on it. Either delegate it, set a time that you're gonna conquer it at a later date if it's a big task, but other than that, knock it out right away and just be done with it. Don't like look at it and then be like, I'll get to it in a second. Like, no, like if it grabs your attention, just do it, knock it out, and you'll find you'll be much more productive that way. And that brings us to tip number 2, eat frogs. Now, what are frogs? Frogs are big, difficult tasks that you're not looking forward to, that you know you're eventually going to need to conquer. It makes sense, well, we all do it, but it only makes sense to literally just knock it out right away. Because if you notice, when you have a big task coming up and you've just been putting it off, I need to catch the metro, hold on. So you have a big task, right, and you've just been putting it off. It gets scarier for some reason, for no good reason. Just, if you know you have to do it and you know it's part of your day, don't put it off, knock it out first, and then the rest of the day will seem easier. Because you'll get that confidence, okay, I knocked out that big assignment, I knocked out that big assignment at work, I made that difficult phone call, whatever it is, and you know what it is too. We all know those big frogs, those big difficult tasks that we know we have to do. Make it a priority to just knock those out right away, and the rest of the day will flow a little bit easier. Tip number 3 is fight the tyranny of the urgent. Now, what is the urgent? This stuff on this phone, stuff that pops up on your phone all throughout the day, freaking Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, words with friends. Like, I am a notification Nazi. Personally, if it doesn't need to pop up on my phone, don't let it. And you shouldn't let the things that are urgent or are pulling your attention take away from what matters the most. Because honestly, you can get caught up in the things that are just, and these all tie together, guys, but you can get caught up in the things that are just pulling your attention and you're not focusing on the bigger picture and the things that matter most. And weeks can go by and months can go by and you're really not doing what matters. So just because it is prying for your attention doesn't mean it needs to be done. That's 3. Tip number 4 is get haircuts more often. I'm just kidding. Tip 4 is learn how to say no. Now, learning how to say no is something that I'm really bad at because in life I've been like a people pleaser in a way where I don't like to let people down. When people come to me with plans that they're excited about, I want to be like, oh yeah, I want to do that too, and like I genuinely do. But at the end of the day, you have to kind of be selfish in a way and match what they want you to do against your schedule and see if it meshes at all. And if it doesn't, say no. Learn to put your schedule and your goals and your priorities above other people's. I'm not saying be like antisocial, don't go out, don't like do things besides what you have planned for yourself. I'm not saying that, but there's a happy median in terms of productivity, learning when to say no when something doesn't suit you and it's not suiting your goals. So that's number 4. And then the 5th one, we'll just knock out right now, and this ties to all of them, especially like number 1, and it is multitasking. Chill with the multitasking. We live in a society nowadays where we are constantly doing freaking so many things at once. It's crazy. Like me right now, I'm walking, I'm freaking vlogging and like getting text messages and shit and notifications, and it's so hard to just like be like, this is what I'm doing. But the more we can like compartmentalize our mind and just focus on one thing at a time, the more effective we'll be, because our attention, like humans are we're so scatterbrained as it is. Like the worst thing we can do is just add insult to injury and just keep trying to multitask and things fall through the cracks. It's better to just focus on one task at a time, knock it out, move on to the next. So life tips with Bryan now. So those are some productivity tips that seriously do help me, and I hope they help you. If you like these tips, please like the video. I would really appreciate that. And now we're gonna fast forward to a back day that I actually didn't do today. I did it a couple days ago, but today's a rest day for me, and I have the footage, and it was a good back day, and I did deadlifts real well, so I want to brag on those. So insert those right here.
I've been feeling like the only one who's acting, talking, loving, and she's like, yeah. Can you take a second to reflect on all the absence of your love, and still she's like, yeah. Carry on with your awesome precious ways, and if this really is our end, well, I want you to know I remember your signs, you remember my eyes. We were not together, but we both knew better. I remember your signs, you remember my eyes. We were not together, but we both knew better.
Good morning to you guys. Slept until 10 a.m. Who am I? I never do that. But and I was in bed by like 10, so lack of sleep, we talked about it, whatever. So feeling super good right now. We're gonna hit the gym at 12:30. It is 10:45 right now. Gonna do email stuff, catch up on life a little bit, gonna have some breakfast. Meditated this morning already, so I'm feeling super zen and just like great. Okay.
So can we remember and know? Can we remember and know? So can we remember and know? Life for both of us really matter. So can we remember and know? Can we remember and know? So can we remember and know? Life for both of us really matter.
Woo! We've made it. It is so bright out, such a nice day. It is impossible to be unhappy when it's this bright out and it's warm and just like, I just feel the vibe. I just know it's gonna be a good workout. I've had 2 bananas. I mean, that's a qualification, right? It's sunny out and I've had 2 bananas. That means we're gonna have a great chest day. All right guys, we're here with the man, the myth, the legend, Josh Bryan Fitness. I will link him right here. He is a competitor. He is strong as shit, much stronger than me. He just hit 405 on bench. So, he's gonna school me a little bit in this chest workout, but he's altering, he benches a lot during the week, so I'm kind of running this one, I would say. Ish. He'll take me through some as well. We're just gonna go back and forth, but we're from the same area. Well, he's originally from Ohio, moved to Texas, and now he lives in Tysons. So it's cool that we're from the same area, linked up with Arnold. But either way, getting this little collab in, starting on incline chest, and should be a good one. Let's do it. Successful, well, not very successful, but we knocked out incline chest press over here. Now we're doing flies. Forgot to record some of Josh's sets, so we're gonna do that going forward, but yeah, I don't do dumbbell flies as you guys usually see. I'm usually on the fly machines, whether it's the pec deck or just like the isolated fly machine in the back. So nice little switch up. Love doing dumbbell flies, so we'll show some of Josh's set right now. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm doing a 3-second negative and then explode up. And then right here I'm gonna do a drop set. So this is the first set, and then the next 3 sets are not gonna be a drop set. There you go.
And it was like 2:30.
Look what the cat dragged in. So we're doing flies right here. I don't think I talked to you guys yet. So Josh is doing, I think we're on the 4th set. We have one more after this. We started from the top. Now went to the medium, like neutral, and then we went lower, and then back to medium. You're seeing now just the level of the fly. And so yeah, 5 sets here. We've only done 4 movements, but we've kept it slow, and we've really been focusing on the contraction versus the weight. So for reference, usually I keep this machine, it's plate loaded, or it's not plate loaded, I'm sorry. Usually I keep this machine on like 14 or 15, and we've knocked it down to 10. I don't know what the weight, do you know what the weight increments are on these? So, okay, there we go. So yeah, we're at 10. I'm usually like up here, 14, 15. So I've really been focusing on just lightening the weight up, doing like 15 to 20 reps, really getting the contraction. And then like the last 3 or 4 reps here, I've been just going for speed, fast twitch muscle fiber, if you will, just like versus just focusing on the contraction. So yeah, 4 movements, and then we're done. Corey, Josh, and I have made it sweet green. About to shout out and get this post-workout meal. And gonna get all the toppings. Can't wait. Thank you very much. We're breaking all the rules right now, guys. Sitting outside at the restaurant next door, but it was so toasty in there, had to get out. Okay, so what we're doing right here, this is the deal. Spring mix, double chicken, egg. We have a bunch of veggies in here, carrots, tomatoes, etc. And then they ask you if you want the bread. Obviously you get the bread, so that's what we're looking like. This is the sitch.
And read your comments because they're funny.
You can say whatever you want.
What do I want to say? I don't know. I'm like, there's so much pressure on me now.
You should
See, there's not
confession.
pressure.
I went to my
Guys, okay. Going out tonight, grabbing some drinks with friends, and like going to dinner and stuff, and Jessie wanted to be on the vlog, but she like doesn't know what to say. How much pressure do you feel right now?
So much.
We won't put this in. We won't put this in.
We'll do it again. Well, like, let's practice. Wait, can we use your lights?
But you don't know I'm actually gonna put this in.
Stop.